Hey there, Lacey here with A Sweet Pea Chef. So much about eating healthy is about having a go-to plan that puts you on the right path to stay on track with your success. So when we don't have a plan, it can be really easy to fall back into old behaviors that were not successful. So today I wanted to share with you my 5 go-to meals that I have every week. And these are go-to meals because I know they're healthy, they're easy, and they're delicious, and they're gonna fill me up, and I know without a doubt they fit into my healthy lifestyle. To be honest, most healthy people would probably tell you that they are creatures of habit. And there's a good reason for that. You do what works. If you keep doing the same things and that works, you kind of want to just keep doing that. Now, I'm not saying you have to completely be obsessive about what you're eating all of the time, but it is helpful to have these go-to things you don't have to calorie track, you don't have to worry about, because you know that they're good for you and they're gonna fit into your goal. My first go-to, as many of you know, is my protein shake. I have a protein shake at least once a day. It is either a meal replacement or it's an add-on in a meal. It's just so easy to have high protein, delicious, sweet goodness, and have it be healthy for you. Plus, it's really quick to make. You just toss into a blender some almond milk, frozen banana, peanut butter, espresso powder, which is a really tasty kick to it, some ground cinnamon, and your protein powder. And then you just blend it up and enjoy. And it's just a really easy go-to meal. Sometimes I switch out my vanilla protein powder with chocolate protein powder. Sometimes I add in almond butter instead of peanut butter, but overall, I pretty much have this same shake every day. And this one is seriously my favorite right now. I have a whole video on a bunch of other high protein shakes you can check out too, which fit in this category, but right now, this banana peanut butter one is my favorite. Next is my simple egg sandwich. And this is seriously such a simple, easy sandwich. If you watched my video on what I eat in a day during shelter in place, you saw that I made this sandwich and you saw how easy it is. It's high in protein, it's filling, it's warm, it has all sorts of different textures to it. It has all the goods. So I basically scramble 1 egg with some egg whites and a few seasonings in a skillet until I make that into a little omelet. And then I add that to either some sliced turkey or sliced ham. And I put all of that onto a couple slices of Dave's thin sliced killer bread, which is high in protein and fiber, and I love those. Add a little bit of cheese and you got yourself such a tasty sandwich. I love it so much. It's just the perfect meal. It's ready in 6 minutes or less, and I really like breakfast, so it's really cool to have that any time of day. I've also really been enjoying my tuna salad wrap, and to make that, I just combine some safely caught tuna with either hummus or mashed avocado, and I combine all of that and top it onto a spinach wrap. I really like the Olay wraps because they're really high in fiber and low in calories, and they have a lot of good ingredients in them. And then I top that with some lettuce, some tomatoes, a little bit of pepperoncinis, and some mustard, and it's just so good. It's very simple, but very, very filling and very high in protein. And growing up, I really enjoyed tuna salads, but the older I get, the more I realize just how much mayonnaise and junk goes into a tuna salad. It kind of grossed me out. So this is a way to enjoy those now. And I love them so much. I have this all the time. Plus, having the tuna is a really great way to add in having more omega-3 fatty acids on a weekly basis. I try to eat fish about 2 to 4 times a week, and this is an easy way to get that in. I've been really loving this simple salad with mixed baby greens, bell peppers, tomato, avocado, and then for crunch, I like to add in some chopped raw walnuts, leftover chicken from meal prep that I can just quickly heat up, and then I can add whatever cheese I have, but I really love goat cheese or feta in my salad. Plus, I add in fruits. I love blueberries and apples in my salads. If you don't like that, it's cool too, but I really like just having all the little textures. I love variety, and so I love this salad. And then I just toss it all together with an easy balsamic vinaigrette that I make just using balsamic vinegar and olive oil. And that can stay on the counter and just be ready to grab as well. It's just all so easy to prep ahead. So super filling, very nutrient dense, and comes together in 10 minutes or less, which makes this salad really, really good and definitely something I have on a weekly basis. Then you know I gotta have my yogurt bowl. I absolutely love Greek yogurt. I have it all the time. So this yogurt bowl is basically a sweet treat I get to enjoy every day. I love full fat dairy, which if you watch my video on whether or not full fat dairy is good for you, you know know that it's great for weight loss, it's great for making you feel full and satisfied, and it's very nutrient dense. So I use full fat Greek yogurt and I top it with whatever I have on hand. Sometimes I like having it with some bananas and peanut butter and maybe some chocolate morsels. Sometimes I have it with almond butter and apples and cinnamon. And sometimes I just have it with some frozen berries and whatever else I have on hand, maybe even granola. It's just so versatile, and it's a really easy way to get a nice sweet treat that fills you up and is also nutrient dense. And I also just like having this meal near the end of the day, right before I begin my fast, because I like having that sweet treat kind of as a dessert, and it's also a really good idea to have full fat dairy before beginning a fast. Because it's calorically dense, it has a lot of protein and fat in there, so it's gonna make you feel full and satisfied for longer. Check out my video on what I eat in a day so that you can see how I incorporate these healthy meals into my daily schedule, and I'll see you in the next video.